Hello, welcome to Beacon of Truth Tarot. My name is Laurel. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anybody who has Taurus strongly in their chart. If you're interested in entering a drawing to win a free personal reading from me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. You can enter this drawing up to 12 times if you leave a comment on all 12 videos in that particular series. Today I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Spirit by Pamela and Joyce Eakins, in case anybody's interested in finding the deck. So what do we have for Taurus? Taurus. Starting out, Taurus, ooh, you have the Ten of Earth, the great work. Brother Wind in reverse. And Three of Earth works in reverse. Okay, starting out, Taurus, you're going for it. The great work, this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is enough for you, your family, and for generations to come. At the very least, it's having plenty to get by with in this world. Okay? It's coming out with Brother Wind in reverse and Three of Earth in reverse. So Brother Wind, this is a very swift moving energy. Three of Earth is usually a collaboration card. Both of these in reverse, it looks like you have a plan, some great plan. You haven't acted on it yet though. But when it's ready, you're going to act very swiftly on it. That's what it looks like. Either that or you're looking for somebody to collaborate with. We'll see as we go forward. Okay, so in your world, oh, you've got the Ten of Fire. Oh, that's interesting. And Sister Wind in reverse. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so the Ten of Fire, the cage, this falls in the position of you in your world. To me, this is soul purpose kind of stuff. It's the burden of the master, so it's a burden we take on willingly because it's our calling. You have this combined with the Ten of Earth, so you are working on something that is, it's for greater than just you. Like it's something you're doing for your community, for your family, for humanity, something like that. It's a lot of work though. This feels like a lot of work and you're right in the thick of it. The good thing about the Ten of Fire though is that you're almost to your destination. It's coming out with Sister Wind in reverse. Now we have Brother Wind and Sister Wind in reverse. Sister Wind in this will be the Page of Swords, okay? But in this deck, she always looks like she's breaking through something there. Feels like you're gathering a little bit more knowledge still, right? These people, Brother Wind in reverse and Sister Wind in reverse, I think it's a reiteration of the same energy, your energy. You have to do what you're doing for just a little bit longer before you can break out of it, move swiftly towards the Ten of Earth, something like that. Okay, in your immediate environment, you've got Three of Fire. Wow, look at all these lineups. Wow. Brother Wind, Sister Wind, Ten of Earth, Ten of Fire, Three of Earth, Three of Fire. That's a lot of synchronicity. And Five of Earth, the Nadir. That's it. Okay. This falls in the position of Other. So this is half of this Ten of Earth, and this is in your immediate environment. This is the low point as opposed to the high point. I mean, it feels like the great wheel is starting to turn. But in your immediate environment, there's not enough. But it's waking people up. It feels like this low point and this great awakening is needed before it can become this collaboration. Like it feels like you need more people on board with you. Okay, so what you've done with that, the Hermit in reverse, 10 of wind, the way of the cross, and 2 of wind, the crossing in reverse. Wow, 10, 10, 10. I'm going to go here first. This is your current position. This is the 2 of wind. In this deck, it's called the crossing, but it's going inside for your answers to discover truth and blocking out exterior noise. In reverse, it tells me you're coming out of that time. That's your current position. Like it's taken you a while to come to the conclusion and realize what's needed here to figure it out. Okay, so in your will and desire, you have the Hermit in reverse. So this would be a teacher. It's the wise one. It's the guru on the mountain. It's in reverse. It feels like you've... Okay. Brother and sister wind, these are both very mental energies, mentally agile energies. And it's like you've had an epiphany or something. This feels like an epiphany of what you're supposed to be doing. You don't want to be the only one understanding this anymore, though. That's in your will and desire. In your confidence position, you've got the way of the cross. This is an interior knowing. It falls in the position of strength. So it tells me that you know there's been a betrayal here, a giant betrayal. It's like there's a giant betrayal that's leaving us burdened, and you're going to fix that, something like that. Again, though, the 10s have to do with more than one person. So in this scenario, it looks like everybody's being betrayed. Okay. In your greater environment, Taurus, you've got the Lovers in reverse and 8 of Waters, Still Waters. This looks like a long distance relationship, these 2 cards, okay? It looks like not being able to come together in a relationship over vast distances. Because the 8 of Waters is Still Waters, to me, it's very deep, it's very wide, and it's very big. Your soul family is far away. It's something like that. Or you can't find your soul family or your village. Like the Lovers card to me can be very close relationships, soul family relationships. So that can oftentimes manifest as a spouse or something like that, but it doesn't have to be. It's your village. It's in reverse. It's like you're not finding your village. It's like the amount of search area is too big. So the new perspective then, Sister Water in reverse, and the Emperor. Now the Emperor, this is the control systems around us. It feels tyrannical sometimes and can be tyranny. The Emperor right now feels very protective of this Sister Water in reverse. You may be away from a family member that's very important to you. Maybe even a child. Perhaps like a child went away to school and they haven't been able to get back in the country because they don't have a like I don't know what it is, but I mean it feels like a protection for this Sister Water in reverse. Spark of change, 4 of fire, flame of spirit. I need to move ahead because this one will give me more information on that one. Best course of action. 9 of fire, Eye of fire in reverse. This feels like a doorway. It looks like a portal and it feels like a doorway. These are both 4s. 4s are stable. 4s are representative of the earth plane. So with Sister Water in reverse here, clarified by the Emperor, this feels like this portal has a gatekeeper, not allowing people to travel freely. So this very well could be what I was saying about this about this Lovers in reverse with the Eight of Water. It's like um, you're not being able to. Okay, so this could very well have to do with lockdowns, you guys, because this this feels like there's a gatekeeper not allowing for free movement of this Sister Water in reverse, who I think might be the other half of this Lovers, you and this Sister Water in reverse. But either way, people aren't being allowed to move around as normal. It's like the entrance point is being blocked. So this being in the spark of change, you need to find a different entrance point. Like there has to be a different way around this. That's what I think. And that would also speak to this Hermit in reverse, where I'm like, you don't want to be alone anymore. You don't want to be the only one around doing this anymore. With the Eye of Fire being in your best course of action, this says give up this burden. This burden of the Master, right? The Nine of Fire, that would be the Nine of Wands. It's normally a guy holding the fort. In reverse, he's not holding the fort. It's like he's walking away from that burden. Perhaps this is that your work, right? The Emperor, this is all things controlling on the earth. So this could be your work. Maybe your work is mandating something and you don't agree with it. The best course of action is to give up the burden. This could, because it's wands, it could very well be it's better to walk away from your job. I mean, this is for a greater purpose. We've got the 10 of Earth up here starting out. This is a powerful position. This is Spirit's intention for you, is this 10 of Earth. But the best course of action, the 9 of Fire in reverse, says be prepared to walk away. What you're going to struggle with, Father Fire in reverse, like you can't take action. This could be not having a job. Hold on. Two of Water, Sacred Cord in reverse. We've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups, both in reverse. This feels like you can't, there's nothing you can do about this broken cord. But this is on top of this low point, so this is the low point. This feels very sad to me. This feels like grieving, like you're lost without this person. This may have been a child. Something's happened. You're not together with them. But the 5 of Earth, the Nadir, to me, this is rock bottom. This is the lowest it goes. I think something's happened. Whether you're physically just separated by miles or somebody very close to you may have passed away. It feels heavy like that, and that's what you're going to struggle with. But again, there's something about a portal here, a way to communicate, something. I hope I get more understanding of that. But you're definitely in separation. And it doesn't really feel like a lover. It feels more like a child. Somebody you care deeply for, like a family member. Okay, what needs to fall away? The Sun in reverse. Oh, that's interesting that it falls on top of the 3 of Fire. Because the sun upright, this is enlightenment. So in reverse, unenlightenment. So unenlightenment needs to fall away, and it falls on top of this 3 of Fire, birth of light, that I was saying is the spark of an awakening. Okay, so what needs to fall away is hopelessness, moping, looking at only the dark side, not seeing the bright side. There's something here about, and this can happen with the 10 of Fire, the cage. This feels very, very heavy. It feels like depression, not being able to get out of bed. Father Fire can't get out of bed. This feels like grief. This depression needs to fall away. Some action is going to need to be taken. Oh, that sounds so harsh, because depression is not a choice. Ooh, anybody who's ever struggled with depression, you can't just talk yourself out of it. I feel like we're going to get some better news over here, because it feels like this needs to fall away because you're being called to something. Let's see what that is, Taurus. The direction you need to head. 1 of Fire Force. Oh, God, that's so exactly like what I was saying. 1 of Fire Force. What needs to fall away is keeping the sunlight out. Maybe just open your shades. 1 of Fire Force, this is God stuff. This is prana, it's chi, it's spirit, it's pure God energy. It's passion and it's our ability to act in this world. Maybe this is as simple as open up your window blinds and let the sun in. It feels more like solar flares, like there is light trying to reach you. Weird message, Taurus. Be sure you're not sitting in the dark. Even if you go outside or just really open up your curtains and drapes and let the sun pour in. Do something tiny, even if you can't remedy this right now. The way to get out of this feels like depression is let in a little bit of light, just at least a little bit. Do not sink lower, Taurus. This is a heavy read. I do feel like you're needed here. There is something here you're needed. What you're not seeing, Sister Earth. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so this could be Taurus. But this would be, like, this is Sister Earth. This is somebody new. It feels like the spark of a new day. One thing about the Page of Pentacles, which is what this is, and Sister Earth, that always strikes me is that she's holding this, okay? It feels like she's holding something very important, possibly this Ace of Fire, right? This is almost a fireball. It's like this falls on top of this burden of the Master. There is something you're an integral part of, and you have something, like you're important. You have something. And I think what you have, what you're not seeing, is this spark. But Sister Earth, this is on the Earth plane. This is helping others on the Earth plane. It's holding light for others, being a light for others, something like that. That's what you're not seeing. I don't feel like this is another person, although it could be. It could be what you're not seeing is somebody trying to offer you a gift. But it feels like what you're not seeing is that you have something that is going to, that can help other people out of this cage, this darkness, this disaster, this something. Like by you getting through it, you're a light at the end of the tunnel for other people who are going through it. That's what that feels like. Okay, so what's going to be illuminated? Nine of Wind, the screen in reverse. Now this, in this deck, this is called the screen. This is my denial card. In reverse, you're not in denial. This, again, feels like this Three of Fire. Okay. Something has happened here that other people are unaware of. It sent you into a depression, but what you have learned because of this awful thing that happened to you is of value to others. You're not in denial anymore, and it's going to help break the denial of other people and start this spark of a great awakening. Something like that. It's something very much like that. Because what needs to fall away is non-enlightenment. You have something that can help break the denial. And I think it's related to whatever very, very difficult hardship you've gone through here. The bigger picture, Taurus. Two want to come out. Three of Water, Stream of Love. Now we have the Three of Earth, Three of Fire, Three of Water, and the Moon. This feels like it takes a village to get through the darkness. It feels kind of like I was saying about this Sister Earth. I had this experience in my own life when something awful happened in my life. I got thrown into a deep, dark tunnel, metaphorically, and I couldn't see, right? This is all metaphor I'm saying here, but I couldn't see. I had to hold hands with the people who had gone before me and also reach back and hold hands with the people who were coming after me in order to make it out of this darkness. And it feels like that. The Three of Water is your village. It's a stream of love. These are soul bonds that cannot be broken. And it's moving through the darkness. It's like the way we get through all of this. Whew. Wow, Taurus, I just got super emotional. The way we get through this is together. You have something. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. You have something. A spark of something that is needed here to help get everybody through this darkness, through this dark tunnel, dark night of humanity's soul, something like that. You have a village. You are absolutely needed. Wow. That doesn't happen very often to me when I'm doing a reading. Okay. The likely outcome then. Six of Earth Beauty. Oh, I love that. This one too. Father Wind in reverse. Okay. With Sister Wind, Brother Wind in reverse, and now Father Wind in reverse, this is not a mental thing. And I think that kind of goes back to what I was saying, that you can't talk yourself out of a depression, right? The only way to get out of depression, go be of service to others. That was very clear as a bell. Go be of service to others. That's how you can get out of your depression. The only way to get out of when we're so just depressed, when the world is closing in around us, if you go help somebody else, it helps you and it helps them. I think that's the advice here. Go be of service to somebody else. Even if it's just volunteering. I don't even know you're allowed to volunteer for anymore these days. Go help a homeless person. Make a grilled cheese sandwich and take it to a homeless person. This is not a mental thing. This is a heartfelt thing. All of this. This is a psychic, heartfelt connection that humans have to each other and to the earth. Because the Six of Earth, to me, beauty, the Six of Earth is spiritual and earthly balance. It's give and take, equal give and take. This is almost a pay it forward thing. It's one of those ideas where it's going to balance out. When you're down, people try and help you. When you're down, you can help others. Like, there's a reciprocation thing here in the Six of Earth Beauty. It's not mental. It is not mental. I think it takes action. That's interesting, because the Six of Earth, to me, is balance between the fire and the earth suits. It takes a spark of action and it'll start changing the world. And really what we're going for, and Spirit's intention for you with this entire thing, is to reach the highest. And the likely outcome is reciprocation. Wow. It's not mental though, Taurus. Go help somebody. Okay. That's what I have for you today, Taurus. I hope that's helped. If it has, please hit the like button. And until next time, namaste.